Hi everyone, this is Arjuna, aka Professional High Priestess, and I just have a quick message for the collective. I wasn't planning to get on today because I'm going to be doing the Twin Flame reading on Patreon for the SSS folks in a few minutes. But I know I have a feeling that somebody needs to hear this right now, especially for those of you guys who have a platform or you have to engage with the public, or you're in the public eye. And you're dealing with like backlash and storms and shit like that. One the things that my guides were telling me to tell a lot of us is that it's okay to be irritated, but what you need to realize is like where you transform this energy and become the alchemist is turning that irritation or turning that anger or turning that charge into something productive, because a lot of the karmics that you deal with, you guys have to remember this. They're reprobate, We talked about this inbred energy. Sorry, I was doing my nails. My on here. They carry that inbred energy that we talked about. They're on drugs. It's to the result of the war on drugs as well. Like a lot of these karmics, their parents were even using when they were pregnant with them, and they never got the psychological help necessary. They themselves are on drugs, or they're dealing with unresolved trauma, or they're dealing with all those things I just mentioned all in one person. So when you're dealing with individuals that like to practice darkness, you have to realize like the thing here is to not get on their level to the point where you become them. The thing is to master your energy and only give them enough light to cast out their darkness, if that makes some sense. Because it gets very serious. I know that some of these karmics, they're out of control. They do too much. They take shit to the next level. And, a lot of them right now, because remember, they live out of their reptilian brain. They're reptilian themselves. So because they live out of their reptilian brain, they don't think about the shit that they're doing. They just go ahead and they're doing it because they like instant gratification. They're not really thinking about, consequences. They're not thinking about karma. They're not thinking about any of that stuff, because their mind is not wired to think like that. Their mind is just wired to, obtain satisfaction, obtain whatever, and move about their business. So my guides were telling me that for a lot of these karmics, what's going to be happening in the near future, but this is why, what's going to be happening with a lot of these karmics is that's why they're getting into fucked up situations with their health. That's why they're facing housing instability. That's why they're facing even passing and jail time and other shit like that. They're going through tower moments. And they're going through those tower moments because that's how the Most High is teaching them to stop and to slow down. Now, I just want you to realize as well, too, that also it's the spiritual energy that's happening. A lot of us are going through DNA energetic upgrades. You're going through energetic upgrades. And because you're going through energetic upgrades, you're getting new spiritual gifts. Your body is changing. Even your diet has to change. And a lot of these karmics, they can smell that spiritual energy rising within you. And they're trying to come through and cause more drama and more chaos because they're not getting those upgrades. And in some ways, that reptilian mind is getting overactivated because they feel like they need to go into survival mode. Because you pulling back, you retreating. Wow, charges were filed today. There you go. I love to hear that, Pluto Bean. Because you retreating, you healing yourself, you advancing spiritually is like a threat to them. Because they're like, what are they doing? Why aren't they responding? Why aren't this? Why aren't that? Why can't I? So you need to stay in a high vibration. You need to stay connected to source. So I really would recommend that you do things like do stretching exercises, even weight training, working out can really help you. Taking your herbs and your supplements. We talk about this all the time for your nervous system. We talk about that a lot of the times too. Some of you guys are, you've been through PTSD or certain things like that, and it's your nervous system that needs to be regulated again because of what you've been through, So you need to start doing those things. I talk about ashwagandha, oat straw, all those type of stuff. That will really help you. Going on walks. I recommend even getting CBD, a CBD pen. Not sativa, not indica, but CBD for relaxing your nervous systems, taking spiritual baths. Even sometimes you guys have to realize too, some of these karmics, you know what they're doing, and it's not working. It's actually just fucking them up and giving them mental problems. They're trying to do domination spells. They're even trying to do intranquility spells. There is magic like that. They sell the oils called intranquility, where they basically like this. It's like they put it on candles or jars or your photo or whatever the fuck, and it's to make you feel like intranquil, like something's going on, like something's penetrating your auric field, and like you're upset and things like that. They do shit like that because they're low vibrational. They're reptilian, and because that's the energy that they're constantly living out of, that's the energy that they want you to live out of. Yeah, and with the awakened woman, it can even be even worse when she says that she claims to be spiritual. She has everyone fooled. That's even more agitating when you're dealing with people who claim to be spiritual or Christian or whatever the fuck, and they're the main ones trying to cause problems in your life. It's like, okay, if you claim to be that, then why the fuck aren't you following your own damn doctrine? You know, it's like they feel like they're fooling somebody, and they're not. A lot of you guys are dealing with all kinds of shit right now. People stalking you or slandering you or causing problems for you or just acting out. And it's going to be okay. Also, you guys have to realize too, like, check your chart because it could also be the transits. It can also be some of the different astrological transits that are happening right now. And it's kind of like, and maybe amplifying Mars or amplifying like, you know, Plutonic energy or Uranus energy. So you need to be mindful of that. The biggest thing here is, because trust me, I get irritated all the time too. I get irritated. I get annoyed, like, but I don't let that take me off my square because that's what they want. They want me to get on their level because remember, a lot of these karmics, they're suicidal. So they really want you to just put them out of their misery. The Most High's already doing that. That's why they're acting out against you. Because they want a playmate. They want someone to feel like the way that they feel because of the shit that they've done in their life. It doesn't work like that. So keep doing your breathing exercises. Even with your aromatherapy, like lavender, things like that can really help you. And eventually what's going to happen is you're going to fortify your auric field so much that shit just backfires. But you want to know another thing here too? That's why a lot of these karmics are coming after you because their shit is already backfiring. They hate their life. They just see you as like a target, a canvas. It's not your fault. You guys are dealing with maybe your child's father, your fucked up family, toxic ass workplaces, things like that. On top of doing those things for yourself, you need to look at what things you need to do to separate yourself from these people so that they no longer have access to your life. They no longer have access to you. They can no longer come around you. What do you need to do? So that's the case. Because I understand. Trust me, I understand 100%. And that's why these karmics go above and beyond when they're trying to slander you or when they're trying to tamper with you or playing with spell work and shit like that. We talked about this with the anger video. They want to go back and watch that. Remember, you guys, we just did this channeling, the anger video. They're trying to activate something within you, but within that activation, when it finally hits them, right? They're like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have done that because now look what I did. Look what I created now." Or look how this person has a whole bunch of energy to come after me. Or I didn't realize that this person was stronger than me or some shit like that. Or now a lot of these karmics are scared, but that's why they're coming after you because they're afraid. So they're just trying to make it seem like they're not. It's like some weird reverse psychology. If I keep on tampering or playing, they're not gonna think that I'm afraid of them. And that's another thing here too, Pluto being. I want to also say here. I was going to say that when sometimes you need to also take it to ritual. Take it to the on one side you just pray, put that energy into praying because you already know that energy, that charge is going to really bring the prayer manifestation quicker. Or take it to your table for real. Like if you guys have your spell table or something like that, put that energy into reversals. And as just put that energy into the reversal, all that fuckery that they're trying to bring towards you, all that irritation or whatever, put it into the reversals. Let them carry that shit and watch how you get released. Listen to soothing music. Listen to good music that's going to release endorphins and make you feel better. You know, do things to try to take your mind off of the fuckery that they've been trying to get involved in. They cry victim. They cry victim when they feel the reversals, of course. Because how dare I get any type of karma for doing A, B, C, and D to this person? We talked about this in the karma video, right? They think agitating you, causing problems in your life and shit like that, that they were supposed to be doing that, that they're bringing you karma. And then shit backfires and it starts ruining their life. And then they're upset. Why are you mad? Because the Most High, your equation didn't fucking work out. Do Reiki on yourself. Yes, that's another thing here too. All right. So these are just a little bit of things I just wanted to put out. I know the collective is feeling it, especially for those of us who do spiritual work, because we don't want to seem like, you know, we're not on our path, that we don't do our work, but we get hit up the most because of the work that we're doing and how we're helping the collective. So we've been getting hit up even more. It's okay to feel irritated. It's okay to feel agitated. Then do your little ceremony that you need to do for yourself. Do what you need to do to balance out the energy. And then tomorrow's another day. Sometimes the anger may leave and then it may come back. Because sometimes you may realize what was going on or what happened in stages. That's okay. Maybe you need to also get a therapist to talk with you. The best thing too is somebody bearing witness as well. Like, oh my God, that's fucking crazy. Or like sharing, like, no, like I support you. Like, no, I saw that. Like, no, that wasn't okay. No, you have the right to feel this way. Sometimes somebody bearing witness with you is also very powerful as well. So that's what I have for you, okay? I hope this helps. I hope this makes you feel better. All right. All right. I'm sending you guys so much love. Have a good day. Mr. KJC Mummy. Thank you. Bye.